All right. Yesterday, before we closed, I was talking about the mystery of goal setting. I defined what mystery is. I defined what goals are for us to understand what this. And I said that mystery is something you don't understand. It's not a secret. It's not hidden. Anything I can't explain is a mystery to me. It is you. Just put it, mystery. It's anything you don't understand. You is there. That you don't understand it doesn't mean another person don't. If I ask you to talk anything in the, maybe in the, as a doctor, and you are not a doctor, I ask you to explain things about the body, anatomy of the body, how things works and all that, the metabolism system, you don't know it. So it's mystery to you. So, but when someone explains that to you, it's no more a mystery. So what we discussed yesterday, what you don't understand about goal setting, that's what this topic is all about, the mystery of goal setting. And I explained goals to us in the statutory standpoint. We have functional definition of everything, and we have statutory definition of things. So statutory standpoint, goals are the thought processes and the physical activities that you engage in so as to increase your self-worth, to produce values that supersede your target. If you can understand this, you know that this is all about goal. I pick up goals bit by bit, what it needs to be. That's what it is. If you follow this process, there's no way you will not meet your goals. It's impossible for you not to meet your goal. But we have one thing that we just read. Maybe just talk about somebody will say that I want to make $1 million. There's no thought processes on how to do it. There's no physical activities written on what he needs to do. There is nothing he needs to engage in. There's nothing he wants to do that will increase his self-worth to attract even that money, that will produce the values that will attract that target. Because that 1 million is a target. If you see in the bank, they give them target. They didn't say go and make 1 million. It's a goal. No, it's a target given to you by the bank. And you are going to meet that target. So some people see target as goals. Yes, it's a good target, but then did you put things together on how to make this thing a reality? And you're calling it goal. How can you make it work? So now I want to put something. We are going to do talent hunt today. Now, if everybody is sharing me because it's going to be, we are going to participate. That's why we have few times we're going to participate. We have contestant 1 and contestant 2. We are going to do talent hunt. Contestant 1, these are basketball. He's a basketballer. And then contestant 2 is still a basketballer. Now I want you to, everybody's going to pay $5,000. To any of you are going to vote, and each vote costs $5,000. And I want you, if you, on the chat box, the chat box is open. Just let's make it snappy. I want to explain goals to you right now. So now, if you are for contestant 1, just type 1. If you are voting for contestant 1. If you are voting for contestant 2, type 2. Now, what this is going to give any of them is $100,000 if they win. These are $100,000. That's what it is. So to them, their goal is to win the competition. And you people are going to vote. Do you see when they do talent hunt on this thing? Please make it snappy. I want you to participate so that you can understand this. I want to explain what goals are. So now, if you want to vote for contestant 1, just put 1. If you want to vote for contestant 2, you put 2, so that we'll be able to see how it is. Now people are voting. Wow. People are voting. Maybe you are voting because this one you like white people, or you are voting because you like black people. You just vote. Or you see that this person, okay, this person get muzzle. This person is tall. This person is not short. You are voting. That's what you are voting in. Okay, now, as all of us have voted now as we vote, the next thing that happens, because contestant 2 is an African. He's a Christian. He likes God very well. So what contestant 2 do is that he went home, go and meet his pastor, and tell him that he must win this competition. There's a competition that he has to win. And in that competition is $100,000. And if he wins that $100,000, that is going to pay tithe of 10%. And he's going to do a whole lot of things to the poor. That he has to win this thing. So, pastor, we need to pray. And pastor, they start kabashing, praying, fasting, doing all manner of things. And at the end of the day, he now went home after praying and go and relax, watch Telemundo, you know, those things they watch in this thing. There's one in the corner, they call it women watch. Africa, not African Magic. They call it Namase. Something like that. You know, that's Indian something. They watch it very well. What's that thing? They call it I've forgotten. Z-word. Good. They call it Z-word. So people watch it and they sit down and they do everything and they finished. After all sort of done, they come watch news, you hear all the bad things that are happening. The following day again, they come in the morning because he's a Bonus Fortuna member. He begin to affirm the goal. He must win. He must win this competition. They say, affirm the goal. He begin to affirm the goal in the morning, affirm the goal. Because in 2 days' time, the competition is open. So they have put their name. The following day again, he move out again and start going to the pastor. They begin to pray from morning to night. He must win this competition. But now, contestant 1 is a Bonus Fortuna member as well. You know, he now come in, all he just have to do, he begin to go to, as he went home, he just go to YouTube, search how Michael Jordan used to play, watch all the things that Michael Jordan is doing, watch how he throws and everything. He begin to learn it and begin to go through that process and begin to do all the things that he has to do, and then go out to online, check how, you know, basketballers do the steps and everything. He now go call somebody who is like, you know, a friend, and said, I look at what I want to do. He now say, oh, I have a place where we can go to train and do this. He go get someone who is like a mentor, who is now going to be guiding him on what to do, on how to throw and everything. He followed through so many activities and go through so many things. And then prepare, then come back again in Bonus Fortuna in the morning and begin to affirm the goal. Affirm that he has to win. He must win this competition. He has to win everything. He has done all that. But my contestant 2 is still praying and fasting, telling the pastor if you win 10% is done. But this one is going through rigorous activities, preparing himself. He threw the first one, he fall down. Second, before you know the fifth one, he start getting it. I start getting it. Then the day of the time come. Now, this is the main day. Imagine you are putting your $5,000 on any of this. So now, please, I want you to vote again. Today is the day of the competition. You voted before. I get it, but now you have to vote again. Vote who you are going to vote. Okay, somebody said, I'm changing my vote to 1. Oh, you're changing your vote to 1. You can see everybody is changing their vote to 1. Before you voted without knowing anything, but now you are voting contestant 1. Everybody is voting contestant 1. Interesting. The question is, why did you change your mind? You have been exposed to the thought processes. You have been exposed. That's why you change your mind. Look at the goals. You have been exposed to the thought processes and the physical activities that contestant one went through. The thing that he engaged in that has increased his self-worth, that make him become a man of value. You have been exposed to it. You change your mind because you are aware of the thought processes and the physical activities that contestant one has gone through. All you are now willing, because of that, you are now willing to stake your resources on him. The question is, what is it that you are doing to yourself when no one is watching? You know, that when you show up at the marketplace of life, you become the preferred choice. Do you get that? What the question I'm asking you, what is it that you are doing to yourself when no one is watching? That when you show up in the marketplace of life, you become the preferred choice. That activity is what makes goal possible. In fact, that is the goal itself. Without those activities, without those activities, without you improving your self-worth, just forget about any goal you set. It's not possible. The thought processes. People set goals, but they don't put thought processes down. They don't put the physical activities they need to engage in. They don't improve, that will make sure that they improve their self-worth. So that when they show up with the value that their self-worth has made them to become, they will supersede that target of money. Now, let me tell you, one thing you need to understand. That thing that you do when no one is watching, that make you the preferred choice in the marketplace, when you show up, that's what makes goals worthwhile. That is goal itself. You need to ask yourself this question. All these years, many have set goals. It never happened because what they are just calling goal is a target. But now, the thought processes, the physical activities that you need to engage in, they don't put it down. So that you begin to monitor yourself to see if you are following that process. This guy showed up now. You are willing to stake your $5,000 because of the person he has become. It's because you have the preview of that information. You see, that's why you change. You need to ask yourself, all this while. So there must be something you would do to yourself in 2023 when no one is watching. The kind of books you read, the kind of training you go through, the kind of study you do in order to improve your self-worth that will make sure that you become a man of value. So when you show up, your target will just fall on your lap. I've said it many times, there's nothing extraordinary on its own. It's man's extraordinary input that made it so. You are willing to put your resources down now. Just because you have the information of what this person went through. That's why. Now, at the end of the competition now, the person that goes through these activities, win or lose, whatever she has done to himself has become part of him. Do you get that? whatever happens, whether this person now, whether you win this competition or lose this competition, whatever you have done to yourself in the process of attaining your target goal remains with you. Now, let's say that you put that your destiny is global ambassador. I just feel that we have time because, okay, that there are people who are going somewhere. So whatever you do to yourself now will remain with you. Because this person gets $100,000. Inflation may eat the 100,000. Armed robbers may steal it from him. He may buy a house that will burn down. Everything may go down, but what he has become, those things he did to himself to get all of those external things cannot be taken away from him anymore. That's why that's why we say that word, that any success you cannot repeat, you borrowed the first one. Anytime you hear that word, this is the reason. Because whatever you've done to yourself to get to a destination, those material things can go, forget it. But who you have become can replicate that success again. Doesn't matter. It's a matter of time. The rest of your life will be the best of your life. I'm telling you, I can't imagine what will happen to you just to follow this process. There is no height too high for you to attain. There is no height unattainable. It's just for you to tap into your infinite you, to go through a thought process, physical activities that you're supposed to engage in. And those physical activities will increase your self-worth and make you a man of value. When you give value to the world, you cannot escape reward. That will make you to supersede that target. It doesn't matter what target it is. It doesn't matter. Okay, now, I want you to know that our life is supposed to be up and up. For the path of the just is like a shining light that shineth brighter and brighter and brighter unto the perfect day. When you work on yourself and become, things will start working on its own. It doesn't matter what goes down, you are going up because of who you have become. Okay, now I want to explain something. That these two people now, as you see them now, let me explain this. This person now, they may because decided that they want to, their goal, their vision in life. Maybe contestant one, the vision in life is to be the best player that ever come out of his country. That is his vision. But now he will set, for that to happen, he's working in the reality of that now. Because that is vision is who you are by the reason of what you see. Who you are now by the reason of what you see. I told you there's no tomorrow. It's an illusion. It's today. Now that's the vision. Then the second one is that he has a tournament to attend. So all he has to do is to set goal for that tournament. But his vision is what is propelling him. So now, as he has gone through those activities, it's helping him to become the best player. That's the vision that he has. Somebody said, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest that have come out of my country, or maybe in Africa continent or whatever. That's what he wants to be, maybe a footballer or whatever or something. But there are tournaments. Every tournament, there are milestones to reach. He has goals for that tournament. For you to be a best player, when they finish training on the training ground, you go back and work on yourself. Some other people will just go home. Some will go to party. They are the same players. But someone will forget about party and go back again and hire a private coach to be training him. Because of what? His vision. Others don't have the same vision. So he will break his leg, he have wounds, he have injuries, but his vision is still propelling him. That's why I said if you don't have vision, you can't even achieve any goal. Because of our time, I have to stop here. I don't want to rush anything, because I don't want you to miss anything. Tomorrow, we are going to have 1 hour again. I don't want you to miss anything for those who are leaving so that you'll be able to go. So now, I want you to know that I don't want you to, don't miss it. Don't miss tomorrow. Please don't. Because at least you have 1 hour to explain things. You need to understand, but now you are getting it. Because tomorrow, if time permits, you are going to set goals tomorrow. We're going to set financial target, financial goals. We're going to set goals for next gen, set goals for your business, set goals for everything, and begin to put in those activities that will make it work. We're going to work that together. If we didn't finish it, we'll continue on Monday. But we are going to get this thing. The rest of your life will be the best of your life. Because of our time, I think I have to stop here. Let me check my time. Let me check my time. Wow. Okay. Oh, 7. We have 3 minutes to go. So let me check my time. I want you to know that you can reach any goal if it's in line with your vision. I will connect it tomorrow. I will connect it tomorrow how your vision will always propel you to even supersede your target, get your vision done, everything. Because you are going in line. Now, if your vision, maybe you are in next gen now, and your vision, remember I said yesterday that you should be stubborn with your vision, but you must be flexible with your approach. And those approach are your goals. Because the goals are the things that are going to, they complement the vision.
So let's see if he's back. Okay, he's back. He's back.
Yes, I'm back. My connection went off and all that. Right, so I'm trying to